all I ever had was a dream. Let's talk about it. Young rapper, big dream, little.
Yo, on beat, let's go.
Planning a beach trip next week.
Never a bad decision.
So, now I got more of a
Using improper language or gestures, hindering the core part of taking place. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to the nearest security. Fans, please take out on your chance to receive the Anderson mascot mini flag.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that'll be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things. Should be a fun one.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Here's Irving. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Young, the pass to Irving. Screen by Young. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Young.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
No one covering.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Young finds Lively. Back to Young. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Tyrese Halliburton.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Now here's Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. The Mavericks pull it in. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Now here's Turner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little area.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Irving. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Left side, Young. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Young's got 5 now.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now Young with a steal. In transition, here they come. And then Young slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Young pulls it down. Dallas leading by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And here's Indiana now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Halliburton, good.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And Young, here we go. Davis finds Young. Floats one. And it's good on the layup. 11 points in the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Matherin. Lively grabs the miss.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Lively with a screen on Matherin. Here's Young. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Soft touch off the glass. Now Exum. No points yet. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. The open shot. Halliburton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Matherin against Young. Outside for Irving. Outside Young. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 6 points.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early. Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Davis. Back to Young. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
To the paint. Matherin takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Matherin's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
To the left side wing. Here's Young. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 7 points in the game.
Great look for Matherin from close range.
Young against Matherin. And Young slams it in.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Matherin. He has 7. Young with the defensive effort.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Oh, it's Pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game. Outside Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 23 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Halliburton, no good. The Mavericks lead by 14. Right side, Young. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Siakam. Davis misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Young against Halliburton. 4-3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Young against Matherin. Young looking over the floor. To the inside. And Lively with a basket on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 13. Outside Matherin. Davis with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Young, the pass to Davis. Sinks that one from the post.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Halliburton outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis finds Irving inside. Here's Young. Oh, they pick off the pass. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And Young, here we go. Pass to Exum. Here's Davis. Right side, Irving. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Siakam with it. There's a screen by Turner. The 3 is up. Siakam, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Young, the pass to Irving. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Matherin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Pass to Exum. Young against Matherin. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. Young, the pass to Davis. Yep, count it. Davis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Siakam. No points so far. Matherin. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Young on the attack. Outside for Irving. Young against Matherin. Davis, the pass to Young. And then Young slams it in.
simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Here's Halliburton. 12 points for him. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Davis. Young with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Lively with the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Shots good by Mathurin.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Outside for Irving. Nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's Dallas feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. So we'll go for a different look here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Martin. Young, he's checked in for Marshall. And Dante Exum subbed in for Thompson. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam. Comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. On the court for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the 3.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Exum. Three-pointer. Mathurin with a rebound. Pacers trail by 20. And here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. Irving against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Irving. Halliburton for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. On the wing, Mathurin. Oh, a clear foul there on the miss.
You calling that a foul? I call it a block. Cause I swipe. Foul or no foul? I swipe and then I block.
Shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
And Dallas making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard who'll spread it around for you.
Pacers trail by 21. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Mathurin with a steal. Siakam looking it over. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
First free throw is good. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Turner, a screen on Davis. Wing shot on the way. Siakam, no good. Dallas leading by 20. Outside Young. On the wing, Davis. The three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. For three, Mathurin. The shot, no good. Right side, Young. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Pass to Turner. Let's go with a three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Young can't hit. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Driving inside. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And so it's Indiana with it. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. Number 1, the Pacers.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
And here's Siakam for three. Counted from distance.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Young against Mathurin. Young, the pass to Exum. Now here's Young. Now Dinwiddie puts up a three. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Pass to Turner. Here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Shoots over Young. Here's Turner. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Young's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Didn't even let that man get to his office.
Outside Matherin. This one for three. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Exum. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Three-pointer Matherin. And the three-pointer goes. Matherin's got 22.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Young inside. He's covered by Matherin. Lively passes to Young. Exum outside. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Young's got 8 here in this quarter.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Pass to Davis. Up top, Young. Gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Mavericks ahead, running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Okay, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Lee. Okay, you're thinking about the shot. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestants.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Indiana Pacers.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from across the league.
The Heat without key firepower. With Hero out of the mix, they lose production, but also just his energy on the floor. Replacing that, I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, you look up and down this roster, who is up to the test?
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Oh, shit, yeah, Jay. Text me. Yeah, text me.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis.
Well, Blake is.
There's Dante Exum, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Young in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Lively. Matherin passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
The more Mathurin creates for others, the more dangerous he becomes.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. A good look from Young. Siakam pulls down.
Breaking news coming out of the Big Apple. Knicks have fired Tom Thibodeau after 5 seasons with the team. Tibbs led the Knicks to their first Eastern Conference Finals in 25 years. Made playoffs in 4 of his 5 years at the helm. Led the Knicks to consecutive 50-win seasons for the first time since the 90s. Had a playoff record of 24-23 in his time with the Knicks. Sadly, season came to an end in Indianapolis, Game 6. They said, Tibbs, get to Steph. And we talked about it yesterday on the show. Mr. B was adamant.
It ain't bad, but you feel
Tibbs
me?
to move around. They do watch the show, so they followed his advice. Tibbs, everybody, Nick, what y'all think about
Down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. Here's the three. And it's Mathurin missing. Young against Mathurin. All sorts of time. Young with the bucket. Young's got 35.
Hey, Kobe. Hey, Lil J.
Let's be what I got, bro.
a good coach in the NBA.
My Swiss Army knife.
You have to, you were saying it.
I'm telling you, look.
That 10th, 9th, 8th player, so you can use them in the playoffs.
Look, I ain't even drop nobody on my play, on my point guard.
All season, even if you try to use them, they didn't build no confidence all year long. Right?
I want the camera to work, Kobe.
Oh, that's a sweet move, guys. That's how you humiliate someone on the court.
Boy, that was quite a
Bro,
move.
just, I feel like this shit got a short door keep
He calmly
over.
knocked down the shot. Well done.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton with the ball.
I've been had
Fires
this
from deep. It's not going to go for him.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Screen by Lively. Young with it. Give him 35. Stolen by Siakam. Now Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton.
I still gotta go.
Now here's Siakam. He's guarded by Irving. Siakam gets double for three. Mathurin. And Indiana misses again. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it. First in scoring, and nobody shot the ball better. The roster featured a number of knockdown shooters. The offense was tailored perfectly to their skills. Just incredible efficiency.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. From 11 feet away, lets it go from deep. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. Young with it. Halliburton picks him up. Irving for 3. The steal. Now here's Nembhard. He's scoreless. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Now here's Siakam. Another 3 for Indiana.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Outside Young. On the wing, Irving. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Irving against Matherin. Just 5 to shoot. Over Irving again. Indiana.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Up top, Young. He's covered by Matherin. Young, the pass to Lively. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So I'm saying he tripped out. He should have called him. I was
Young with the block.
I was happy.
Screen by Lively. Pulls it. And it's Dallas scoring again.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Halliburton against Irving. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Young slams it in.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Indiana's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. Here's Halliburton. That one's good for 2. Halliburton's got 16 points.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Davis with a screen on Matherin. Here's Young. The bank shot, no good. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the 3rd. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player.
That nigga real J, man.
Let's make it a change here. Young's checked in. Benedict Matherin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And here's Turner from the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. Exum's got 4 rebounds now. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Matherin in at the small forward position. Young. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Halliburton outside. The Pacers again can't hit. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. For Indiana, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Siakam with it. Exum picks him up. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Matherin. Siakam with it. He's guarded by Exum. Clock at 6. And the basket by Siakam.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And then Young slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see.
You stupid motherfucker. He can't even see you. Like, when I seen that, I was just sitting there like, yo, this is crazy. But
He's old school, though. Yeah, I right now. He might be, listen. Shit, think about it. He don't have an offense, right? He's a defensive coach that broke down defensively, right?
Another one just like that.
And here's Halliburton. Over Irving. And Young pulls it down. Young's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Lively. Back to Young. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Davis. Thompson, he's checked.
He will run circles around the new you, right? You might have to drop 15. Be back in movement how you was moving.
Checked in for Exum, and it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. Three-pointer Matherin on target from range. Matherin's got 11 in the second half.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Pass to Marshall. Dinwiddie outside. Matherin against Young. There's a screen by Marshall. Dinwiddie passes to Young. Beyond the arc. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Turner with it. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Dallas is shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gafford. Back to Young. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
And he caps his dunk off with a little extra flair, switching hands on that dunk.
And like he was in the air for an eternity.
Yes, he does. He likes the aerial action.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Showing off and flashing that scoring ability, Matherin wants his team to know they can really trust him on offense.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their
The coach you bring in, there's an offensive coach, that offense is going to change. That offense is going to change. Your star player.
second and final game of the season series being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a huge performance it was for B.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
Halliburton finds Matherin. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's a 3-second violation. Williams has checked in for Dallas.
Hey, girl, don't be feeding that dog no chips.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
A 50-point triple-double.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Matherin. And a nice finish on the layup. Matherin's got 39.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Young. Indiana with a rebound.
I tried to take him at the rim.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Matherin. And here's Halliburton. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
We can't stop him. Oh, I gotta go to the front office. Boy, last time I went to the front office, I got suspended.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But
not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the move.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games. Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
Get a content creator. Okay, at this point, you know what I mean? Just go for the eyeballs. Just go for the views.
Anthony Davis.
That's how they had it. I mean, they had it right.
Anthony Davis acting like a bitch. He gonna have to play second fiddle.
All right, look. I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
Did win a championship.
She got a funny ass shake head. That smile on your face makes it easy. Trust you. If they only knew.
girl touch me as I do.
My Madden is game. Took their ass back. Like, you know what? Don't interview with it. That's the only one Billy Donovan. Like Billy Donovan, the only one that.
Yo, MP, how did the meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team. Who's running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing him in the offseason, man.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
That's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, Pete. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Hey, look, as good as he is.
He's a legend, Patrick.
And so are you.
A legend, bro.
And so are you. Okay, his time is over. It's your time, so go be a star, all right? Their job is to build a good team. Don't let them put that on you, all right?
Look, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you, all right? But I know you, all right? And I know your dream is to create a dynasty bigger than MJ's. All right? In order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. And for your sake, I hope you see it too.
Silent cries I used to ignore. God damn it, Fatback ENT, stand up. Darling, I'll be sitting here waiting for you to come home, my girl.
When your age don't exist, like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We're gonna go run a quick little game. I appreciate my people that sit in here with me. We don't want no bullshit. It's cool, man. I appreciate y'all. Then we'll run the random rec real quick. See what that's hitting for. Fuck that. Man, place, nigga. Fuck that. When your age don't exist, like, oh, whoa, whoa.
So you ask the coach to do the gym and put a team together and a gym and put the same team.
Damn, what y'all got me playing? 4-man? I ain't in no parties. Oh God, here go this nigga Chase. Oh, I got the piece, Jay. I got the piece.
But it's not good enough. Like, and a lot of times those GMs are saying, "Here, here's the team, figure it out." So they're saying that, but they not. No, most of those GMs.
What is y'all doing?
And the guys who are picking players.
Y'all ass. Yeah, my team ass.
They're not basketball players or basketball fans. Like, they have nothing to do with basketball. They're coming from business, coming in, crunching numbers, right? And it goes off of the idea.
Oh no, they sold me.
Using the word can't, right? Wow, he can't play defense. That's not real. Kent is a nigga. Is he Kunta Kinte? Did both his feet get chopped off? Right? What is structurally wrong with him not being able to play for you to use these words? Like coming into the ground.
And then I got a fucking center that know how to shoot threes. My team about to get me killed.
Like, I'm looking at the structure. Okay, he got a nice little feel. He got a boom, boom, boom. He can do this. He can do that. Oh no, I can make him. I can teach him how to play. I can give him the guidelines on how to be a guy who can't shoot. If you got great mechanics, all it is wet. Sit your motherfucking ass on this machine 5 hours a day. Eventually he can shoot. Just like your job you just got. You couldn't do this, bitch, until you start doing it. Right? Then you started working on it. Now you a motherfucker, president of the year. But the first day you wasn't him. So some of these decisions be made off of an idea that's not reality. Right? Give me the structure of the person. And that's why I said when I made the things that Cat can't move, that's why I went back to watch. You know what? He's a little older. Let me look and see what he looked like as a younger dude. So that's when I went, put up his highlights and said, all right, it's way problematic. Because he can move back. It's the same build, right? Same 5'20" foot, same lower body, bigger than the upper body. It's not equally. You know what I mean? Yeah, you said the Cat had a WNBA body yesterday on the red. Yeah. That's the body now. When he was in them early years, no, he was structurally sound. So he just needs to lose weight, just like Luka, right? He can't play defense.
What are you doing?
He can't play defense. He just ain't playing defense. Lose 20 pounds. Now let me see.
He making that.
There is so much emphasis on what guys can't do. Like, how tall he's not, he can't. So
Bro, get off the ball, bro.
Same shit, right? So much emphasis on he's not this height, he's not this athletic, not. Man, damn, he's not 6'5". Damn that he don't have a 40 inch frame.
This nigga just sucks. Oh my God, and I lagged at the time that I need to shoot.
Excellent basketball player across the board. Gets opportunity, but believes in it.
Making that. My team sucks.
It's those decisions that the runs and things are
Get
made.
here.
They're handicap.
Bro, you need to be passing that, bro.
So you make the
I don't need to be playing with nobody that gotta get every shot up. You gonna shoot. Y'all niggas suck, man. Y'all just suck so bad.
I can't do my job. I can't do my job right now, but I'm learning on somebody else's watch. And it's fine.
My man in the corner.
So we asked the chat, the NBA coaches have two short of the league. Surprisingly sympathetic, 81% said yes, coaches have two short of the league. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, because this is
That's off too.
Once y'all hear this loud, go ahead and say it, Nick. The players league. Let's go say it again. It's the players league. Yeah. And the motherfuckers. They ain't coming to see you, coach. Listen, I'm in the see you. The players, most players are not held accountable. Yeah, for sure. I won't hold me accountable. So players are not held accountable for wins and losses. Those go on the head coach. So the talent that's on the
And 2K letting them make shit like that. That's crazy.
Those are two fucking totally separate things. One has nothing to do with the other.
Oh, hell no.
So he has to go coach his team because the new coach, the team is pretty much constructed when he steps in the door. This current situation as we speak. There's nothing changed on the Knicks roster.
SGA has brought back maybe.
He has to come in and adjust certain things the way he coaches. That's the coach. He had to adjust to these things. And just a new coach who don't nobody know, good luck. Yeah, but it seems like the Knicks won't want to keep riding for momentum too. Back-to-back 51 seasons for the first time in 30 years. Like you said, they think they have the talent. The roster is there. In theory, do that again or improve and build upon that next season. So they think they have the talent where they can bring a new face in the building, I'm assuming, or if you think you need like somebody that's been established already, then you make that move. And I upgrade. I think that's the smart move is to bring somebody that's been around who knows that. I don't know who that is, but I better go goddamn find him. What did he run from that? He was assistant coach or just assistant coach? The legend Rick Brooks. He said that first. He's the assistant of the
Oh my God, y'all niggas suck so bad.
So they sit on the front of the bench, got some coach that sit on the back of the bench, got some that sit in the stands, and some that ain't allowed to come on the floor. Yeah, they got to go. Yeah, no, he's going to so he ain't so he's going to the best player in about the gun line. I think we know Daddy was already signed first, right? So Daddy was on the staff already. Yeah, Daddy was on the staff already. Yeah. Well, Daddy was already on the staff. They knew what they had up their sleeve, but let's keep this thing moving. Today's podcast is sponsored by Rough Greens. Sometimes in life, if you want to get to the truth, you got to look at the numbers. Unfortunately, 50% of all dogs over 10 years old will die of cancer. The other 40 to 50% will suffer miserably.
It makes no sense for y'all to be this bad.
And this is widely attributed to your dog's diet.
Like, y'all really suck.
Inspires Dr. Dennis Black to create Rough Greens. So here's the good news. With thousands of testimonials and podcasts,
y'all suck so bad.
Rough Greens is now the #1 all-natural dog supplement in America. They've helped millions of pups stay active and be healthy, and your pup could be next. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
God, I'm about to close
out. Free Jumpstart trial bag for your dog today. You just cover shipping. Go to roughgreens.com. Just use promo code ARENA. That's RUFFgreens.com. Promo code ARENA. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Thank you. Both love it. Jack and Buck. Yeah. My dog doing good. Did you ever know? I understand that.
I mean, shit, he only missed one shot. He taking all corner threes and shit.
Jack is named after Jack Johnson.
A great bar.
Big dog. Unforgettable black. He's jet black.
And then they making me, man, yeah, I'm getting off this shit.
Jack, what is Jack Johnson?
Jack Johnson, boxer. First African-American heavyweight champion.
I thought Muhammad Ali was.
No, Jack was driving around. Jack was driving around white women in the car when you weren't supposed to look at white women. Yo, right here. With the top down, convertible.
The same swap.
So this is old school when cars were spurs, no doors on them. They first started putting doors on the bitch, no convertible. You riding around white women with mints on and shit. Now, Jack Johnson, what you gonna do to him? You have to kill him. You gonna have to kill him. Because there ain't gonna be no fight.
That's real. They club.
And then his French is, the Bo is French. I know the French is, name is Bo.
Bonjour.
Bo as in the French word for handsome in French.
Okay. Oh, okay. B-E-A-U?
Yes.
Ah, see, I thought it was B-O. No, see? We learn something new every day.
I don't.
He's a Frenchie.
Nick?
Oh, Nick. Look at his skin, right? What did you say?
It's glowing.
Glowing, right? Ain't ashy no more. His knuckles got lotion on it. You can eat the shit out of that. Huh? The waitress. I was just waitress hand. Nah, you said your dog do what? I heard that. Your dog do what? Put his nose in the bowl? Yeah, I just told him it's coke. Put your nose in the bowl. Wow, what type of shit you on today?
What? Well, let's keep this moving.
Your skin look nice, so you must have been doing the must.
You said your hands.
I said the skin, little skin, look at it. It's like Lego.
No, they cheating, bro.
Well, shout out to Rough Greens, RUFFgreens.com. Use promo code ARENA to save free jump-start file bag. Appreciate you, Rough Greens, for blessing the arena and all our pups. Let's keep this moving. So Luka Doncic was a guest on the Mind the Game podcast with LeBron and Steve Nash. Part one of that conversation, there were some interesting takeaways.
Ball! Watch the screen! Rebound! I see him!
Shut the hell up. Oh my God. I mean, the way they playing, we both should be playing the box, and then the guard should be playing the perimeter. This shit, man, we need that. Oh my God. You give me the dumbest passing animation in the world.
whatever percentage.
Damn, they got me playing.
His duration, right? Just picking up a percentage of it. Certain things, they ain't got to come to the arena 8 hours before the game. A lot of us, a lot of people that around think it's fucking ridiculous. Wait, what can you be doing all this time, right? Guys have been great that's come there 3 hours before the game, get their work in, and it's been great. So it just depends on what you need in order for you, right? So him to pick on some of the things, what it is, maybe the conditioning part of it, maybe it's just, it's that, right? Maybe it's, what do you do to stay in this shape that you're in? Like your cardiovascular, what do you do? I want to mimic that. If it's just that.
Oh no, 2K sold me. I was trying to hop step. So if I get contact, how the fuck? That shit gone. That's pissing me off, man. So if I get contact, you just gonna automatically make me throw the fucking ball up. Chloe, can you come on, cut that light off?
This time that he's been there, has it benefited? Absolutely. It's going to benefit him when LeBron is gone after.
I mean, you look at LeBron, and for all the talk, whatever, year 22, second team All-NBA, to your point, you see guys like Kobe Bryant, MJ, players that join those organizations, and it's just
I'm getting beat by 30. I thought I just beat a team by 30.
It's hard to stay consistent with the grind and with the work, especially in cities like Dallas, LA, with ample culinary offerings.
So you don't get the opportunities, too. You don't get the opportunities that Bronze and them have, too, a lot. They don't get a chance to make mistakes. So it's easy to say to show up early and do all that. Bronze gonna play his minutes no matter what. So I said you can put, like King said, little things, mindset. You don't have to be getting here 10 a.m. a game.
See what I'm saying? 2K giving me the weakest little defensive animation, all type of bullshit. Then they running 3 people on the ball if y'all not paying attention. That's why don't nobody need to be dribbling.
Stories told by Olympic teammates and other things in Vegas during that Olympic trial.
Dude, you just got me a fucking turnover because you can't catch. Slow ass point guard.
So you have those guys, right? The guys like yourself work out at 2, 3 in the morning, who didn't drink when you played and certain things. So you have those certain special players, right?
I hate that.
Yeah, like certain guys can, but the majority of athletes are programmed to work out at a certain time, and they're working on certain things, and once that is covered, there's no going back open. Not like Kobe, like guys that perfected certain parts of the game, right? Everybody's not that. So you can't expect that from Luke. I hope Lakers fans don't put that on, right? Expect him to be this version of it, like not gonna be. He's gonna be Luke. He's definitely gonna be his first 5, 6 first team All-NBA, being the way he was now. It can only enhance him, whatever he decides that can help.
That's what I'm saying. You got me stuck on him. That shit pissing me off.
Did Cole, did Mike,
Shoot.
has LeBron, also these guys, whoever they might have saw something, because you can't tell like there ain't been one teammate. Him, Scotty, Mike had Scotty, LeBron had Kyrie. There's certain guys along the way that you have who you invite them into this. Is what I'm at. So
history, no.
And why not?
Because the idea of me inviting to be great.
So it's the work. No.
But
we all work, right?
No, but to the idea of if you consider, this person a great at what he does, if you want to be great, you should be wanting to work out with me. So
but I can want that, but we prideful.
Yeah, but that's
we prideful, right?
The part, but
so pride comes before the fall.
Yeah, and that's usually the thing where, like, even if you listen to Cole, right, when he wanted knowledge, if he wanted this knowledge, he would ask, hey, GP, Gary, can you help me? Yeah. How do you defend? Right? So the fact that he does it, if you want something from me, you gotta ask.
Man, oh my God.
I got you. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, and more of an NBA player, we are at a certain level, and
And if I see you doing something, my ego, because I don't know how you gonna look at me if I'm in your team. You know, how do you get this jump? How do you do this? I don't know if you're gonna look at me as weak by asking you. Yeah. Right. I dig it. And that's usually what happens just in all facets of life. True. Absolutely. Right? Because you got Mayweather, and I'm sorry, like some of you boxers, y'all haven't sat down with that man. Y'all haven't sat down with that man and say, man, fuck this money. Fuck the money, Mayweather. I want the motherfucker who lost. Yeah, I want the one who lost in the Olympics. What was that mindset? I want him. I want the person who, the 5 and 0. Him. I don't want 41. That's a machine at that point. What did you do before you became robotic?
But so now it comes
into your movement, because you know,
if a guy does ask, have guys been ignored? Yeah. Like that's the thing, right? If a guy has reached
2K
out,
selling me.
guys have been
That was supposed to be a.
So you hear that as well. I tried. Well, I'm still waiting on the answer. Like we both in the time. What it is? I done checked the nigga yesterday. Who is it? I told him. Yeah. It's like I just because it's all cool to hang out.
Shoot that motherfucker. Corner. Yes. What's up, baby? Funny, man. I know. That's so sick. Why the fuck we still crying in the fourth quarter, bro? These niggas whipped our ass. The defense was off. Everybody keep leaving their mans. It ain't no fucking rotation. We don't got no defensive rotation. That's what killed us. Y'all niggas good offensively, though. Y'all decent offensively. Y'all don't know how to rotate on defense. And then we got too many niggas want to do that. But y'all not trash, though. They got me 6'9" at the 4. That's what's killing us. These niggas not that good. They cherry picking and they making their shots. Ballhead, cause he really the bucket on the squad. I'm a bucket too. We got buckets. We just ain't got no defense. We look like the Hornets out here. Y'all niggas keep going to be crying at 12 o'clock. Look, shit like that. You should have kept running to the corner, knowing they gonna kick that open. That's yours. Shoot, bro. Yeah, that shoot back. Damn, put it up, boy. Save the bucket. Damn. Who the fuck says this you? Shit, goddamn, 1 smoke a blunt, 2 get some pussy. Yeah, you need some, you need a Percocet or something. You a fucking crybaby. As a grown ass man. Shit, run to the corner, speak your man. Ain't nobody else, ain't nobody like, oh man, I mean shit, it's 2K, bro. Next game, you gonna have 40. Like, bro, like you really not a bad player, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I ain't even gonna bad. Is you 24? Yeah, you a fool. You ain't ass, man. It's just our defensive rotation. These niggas got us outmatched. They got 2 bigs on the court. And then everybody can shoot. These niggas is killing us. I'm gonna stay back. See, like, our rotation is so off. If you look at that, I got 2 people over here, but we got 3 on the court down there. Good thing. And then they giving us the weakest animation, so it's... Come on. You got it. Look, him, he a bucket. That nigga so bucket. That nigga ball head cuz a bucket. He must think he got Clyde Drexler. That ain't Michael Jordan, nigga. And cuz torched my ass. He got 32. Damn. Your mama still asleep. She woke. What you screaming for, bro? Shut up. I don't hear that shit. You got it. Corner. 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 Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this shit. Look at this. Oh no, they. Cash money. He mad as a motherfucker. They must pay him for this shit. Damn, I missed that. This nigga must get a total bucket with it. That's that Xbox syndrome right there. That's the. Oh, it's. God bless you, my boy. What's up? Tyson. What's up, D? What y'all want? You spilled this drink on my cover. That's why you don't need to be over here with that. Get your ass on. Yeah. Get your ass on. Get your ass on.